Hello, everyone. So I had my camera completely backwards. I am so sorry. Wow. Way to start Facebook Live, right? Yay! Hello. Happy Friday. I don't normally come live on a Friday. I usually just post like a video if I do extra projects with something. But on this one, I thought I would come live. It's a pretty quick video. So we will dive in and get started with it. If you have questions, of course, let me know. After the video, I will post in the description of this one the link to the blog post as well as the full tutorial with pictures for you to be able to recreate this project. The blog post does have, my blog actually has the blog post for this little book right here as well. This was a little memory album that we put together. Make sure you go to YouTube or to the Facebook post on this, because on Monday, my Monday Live, I will be giving away this as well as the stamp set that coordinates with our paper pumpkin. That will all be a giveaway, so make sure that you do that. Hello, Deb. How are you? Happy Friday. I've really enjoyed playing with this. Completely loved playing with this set. I always, when I fall in love with one, I feel like I don't have enough time to play with them, but it is what it is, and we'll move on to the next, right? All right, so let's get started. I'm going to move some stuff around, make sure that I have it all together here. There's actually not a lot of pieces and parts that will go along with it, so it makes it really easy. You're going to grab one of the envelopes from the March kit. I know, Deb. I absolutely love this one. You know, this is what I'm going to say. Their masculine sets that they come out with for Paper Pumpkin have always been stunning, as well as their regular kits that are masculine have always been some of my favorite kits. There was one, I think 2 years ago, that had some mountain scenes. It was a Father's Day one too. And then we sell it as a kit now, and I could have like 50 of them. And I still couldn't get enough of them. Okay, so let's take our envelope. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to fold our flap. And what we're going to do is close our envelope up. Now, in closing it, you want to make sure that you don't get glue here. Otherwise, it will stick and you won't be able to make your bag with it. And I haven't even shown you the bag, have I? So it's like a little bag box, whatever you want to call it. It's got a little pack of cashews in it, which is great for, you know, snacks when you're hiking and things like that. So that's going to be the box or the bag box that we make. So when you do your glue, we're going to do liquid glue because that's just the easiest way. We're going to put it here and then just across there. Okay, that's all you're going to need. And then you're just going to seal it up. And we're going to give it just a second to kind of like dry, that glue to dry. And once we do that, we are going to grab our scoreboard. And our bag is going to go like this. And I'm going to make sure I get in it here. Okay, so we're going to have our envelope flap is going to be up against your board here. We're going to take our scoring tool and we're going to go down at half. And I actually suggest, because you're going through multiple pieces there, to flip it and do it again on the other side. Okay, then you're going to rotate it to the other and do 1/2 inch again. And I do it a couple times and then we're going to flip it and do it again. Okay, then you're going to take one for your top or your bottom and you're going to do at 1/2 inch. Flip it and do it again. Okay, so that is all your score lines for your bag. And so you're done with the scoreboard. I'm going to completely move it. And then on the other end that you did not score, we're going to take our trimmer. We're going to line it up with 5.5 here. And you're going to see it's got just a little bit that's going to be trimmed off. And we're going to trim that part off. And that's going to be our opening. Just like that. Okay? Then we're going to take and fold on our score lines. And we're going to go back and forth. We're going to grab our bone folder. We're going to do it to the other side. Go the other direction. Then we're going to do the same thing to our bottom. And you see that kind of bunches up. That's okay because you're just folding it. You just want these score lines to be good and creased. That's it. Okay, so now we've got our score lines all nice and tight. And now we're going to, the easiest way that I can explain it is to stick your hand in it. You're going to pop the bottom up toward the inside or towards your hand, okay? Then you're going to rotate it to the side here and you're going to pop that in as well, okay? Just like that. And you're going to see it starting to kind of make a triangle here. So now what you're going to do is you're going to pinch this just like that. And it's going to make a triangle at the end. Okay. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to take and pop or fold in, I guess is really more the way to say it. Fold in on that score line like that. And then go to the end and the bottom and pinch it like that. Okay. Now we are going to take some liquid glue, or you can take some seal. You can also use tear and tape. We're going to use liquid though. Then we're going to put some liquid glue on here. I might be running out. And then we're going to put some on this side. And then we're going to fold it in like that. Now, you're going to have to sit here and hold it for just a minute. It will, see, it doesn't take very long. Then what I do is I flip it over like this. I stick my bone folder in, and then I squish it down. Make sure that it is good and sealed so that those little triangles don't pop back out. Okay? So see, there we go. And now they are really secure down on that bottom. All right. Next step, we are going to take, I have done the die cutting already. We are going to use the Forever Forest, and it's this mountain scene right here. I've cut 2 pieces of crumb cake cardstock, and in the tutorial, I do give you the actual measurements of the paper. So all that will be in there. I ran it through twice. You're going to have one piece that is going to be even with your bottom, okay? Now, this one is actually going to be your top piece. So the shortest piece is going to be your bottom, and we are going to adhere it with liquid glue. And we're going to adhere it to as close to the top as we can get it. Okay? And it's going to go just like this. Now, I don't want it that high. I want it to be even with that top there. Okay? And that one hangs off a little bit, but I'm okay with that. And I want to make sure that it's from edge to edge. Now, your bag is 5 by 3 3/8, I believe is what it is. Okay, now we are going to do this piece, and you're going to see how it lines up just like that. So it gives you a staggering mountain view back there. And I want it to have a little bit more definition too. So we are going to pop it up with some dimensionals. And I'm going to put a lot on there because y'all know how I am with my dimensionals. I don't like anything to get saggy. And it is 3D, so it's going to be handled a lot. But this is a bag that they don't have to rip open or anything like that. So hopefully whoever you gave it to would kind of keep it for a little while. Or maybe even pass it on to the next person. All right, so we'll take all the backings off of our dimensionals. And then we're going to line this up with our bottom down here. And we're going to lay it even with our bag, just like that. And then I'm going to stick my hand in and just rub. And that's just to make sure that everything is secured with the adhesive. Okay? Now, next thing we're going to do is we are going to take a tree. So this is the largest detailed tree in the Forever Forest. I've run it through the cut and emboss machine, and I put adhesive on the back, an adhesive sheet on the back. And we're going to take that backing off, and we're going to lay that tree right here. Okay, and then I'm going to rub it again, make sure it's good and sealed down. Now I have a piece of basic beige, and I have cut it out with the largest stitched circle from the Stylish Shapes. And these are my favorite. I love and use them all the time. We're going to take the tree stamp from our kit here. So we're going to take this one right here. We're going to stamp it in Early Espresso. We're going to stamp that right here. Then without re-inking, we're going to actually shift it just slightly to the right and just up a touch. And then we're going to press again. And then ta-da! Now we have some different colored trees that kind of gives it, again, that whole dimension for me. I love dimension. We're going to take this and pop it up. And we're going to use 4. We're actually going to add 1 more just to be on the safe side right there in the center. And we will pop this right here, and we're going to hang it off a little bit to our left. Okay. All right. Next, let's go ahead and stamp our sentiment on this label piece here. And this is the sentiment from the kit. It's the "You're the Best There Is." The name of the kit is The Best There Is. Kind of a tongue twister there. All right, so I'm inking up, and I'm hoping that I'm going to get this because I just got ink all over the stamp. But we're just going to lightly stamp that. There we go. Okay, we're going to take a pair of scissors, or you can actually even take, we'll do it with our little mini cutter here, and we're just going to trim it off right about there. Okay. Then we're going to take these. This is one of the little, what I call the foliage, or you can call it sprigs, whatever you want to. So this is from the kit as well. We're going to cut just a little bit off on that side. And then this. So this centerpiece is we're cutting it out. We don't want all that. Okay. We're going to grab some glue dots. I'm almost out of glue dots over here. We're going to use the white part, okay, because I stamped the sentiment and the Misty Moonlight, so I didn't want to put Misty Moonlight on Misty Moonlight like that, so we're going to go with the white. And we're going to connect these I think we do it like this. I think I did it like this to make sure that they didn't go up underneath the circle. Okay, and then we're gonna grab 2 glue dots, one for that end, one for this end, and then we're gonna stick it right here. We're gonna tuck this, sorry, I think I need to come down some. We're gonna tuck this up underneath our little circle there, okay? So then it's gonna lay on top of our trees there. I'm gonna stick my hand in and squish it down, okay? Next, I'm going to grab some linen thread, which is always perfect with any kind of masculine, you know, cards or projects or anything like that. So we're going to grab, and we're going to actually tie a pretty big bow. Now, I know you can give this to a man, even with the bow on it. It is a, you know, it's a bow, but it's kind of hidden and kind of falls into it. So it just looks like it's a little twisty thing there. So it's just some extra ribbon. All right. Then we're going to trim off the end here. We're going to grab another glue dot. And then we are going to just lay it right here, like that. Then for our sentiment, we're gonna put some regular adhesive, and we're actually just gonna use liquid glue since that's what I've got right here. So we're gonna put some liquid glue there, and we're gonna grab dimensionals and put a dimensional there and a dimensional there. Then we're gonna lay it right on over like that. I'm gonna press that down, make sure it stays. Okay, and it's a little crooked. Let's see if I can fix it. I might not be able to, let's see. There we go. All right. Okay, now we're gonna put in our cashews. Now it is a pretty large bag, but the cashews are here, like they end there. So we're just gonna fold this part over like that. We're gonna take some ribbon. We're gonna take a thicker ribbon. This is the pecan pie, I think it's pecan pie striped ribbon, center striped ribbon. And we're going to do this with it. And then we're going to stick it in our bag, just like that. Now, we're also going to flip this around. I'm going to pull this part so that it's not as much because I don't want to waste that much ribbon. Okay. Then we're going to take some linen thread. It's one of my favorite things to do when I have little treats like this in a box or a bag. And we're gonna make a big bow with some linen thread. All right, so I'm gonna tie it like that, and then I'll flip it and tie a bow. And then I'll trim off this side. And then we're gonna cut this. So this one, we're gonna go down like that. And this side, we're gonna go up like that. All right. And then there is our box. So a lot of pieces, maybe for some, but I don't really think it was. I think it was pretty simple to kind of put together, especially, you know, with the envelope. We have white envelopes as well. And these are really easy to do gift bags with. So any kind of envelopes that you have, you can do these little gift bags, little gift bag boxes, whatever you want to call them. And it really does make it easy to do treats. You can get envelopes from anywhere, and they are a pretty good price point, you know, if you needed to do a whole lot of them. So, and I will say this, our envelopes, our white ones, are really easy to stamp on. So these are also good if you wanted to do something even simpler. You could make it into a bag and then stamp on the front of it, and you'd be good to go. So, all right. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. I will post the link to the tutorial as well as the blog post in this video. And then if you have questions, let me know. All right, everyone. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Monday, we are going to be playing with the hamburger set, the burger bundle. So I can't wait to... I've got one more project to put together, and I can't wait to share that with you on Monday. All right, everyone. See you later. Bye.